Hey, GM, everybody. Welcome
Hey,
to. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Kay, how's everybody doing?
GM.
good morning. Really fine, and you?
Hanging in there. It's another day. It's another weekly update for Tibane Labs. It is Friday, May 22nd here in the East Coast, the greatest country on earth, the United States of America. It's already just turned into May 23rd over there, where Mark stays over there, and in glorious Nippon. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we're here again. Let me get some links out. We are live on Pump, X, YouTube, and now LinkedIn. We're live on LinkedIn. Over there we got the unks watching us if they want to show up over there on LinkedIn with their profiles. So let me get some posts out to confirm we're live.
Imagine those guys looking for job applications and stuff, and then they see like Chiefy Pussy's live.
Chief Pussy is live.
Yeah.
No, it's really quite something. We're live. Cat emoji. Hang on, this is important. This part of it's really important. Cat emoji microphone. That's what really sells the post. Microphone, and then you post it. And that's how you be professional, kids. So good morning, guys. A few updates. Where do you guys want to start? Where do you want to start, Mark, this week?
Good question. Sorry, I'm a little bit uh, sleep deprived, so I'm a bit slow
Yeah,
to get everything
it's
ready.
okay. All right, so let's start with. I'm going to share my screen in just a minute. Let me finish putting these posts out, and then we'll just go through the stats of the ecosystem, which we're getting close to a couple nice milestones there. And oh my god, the music! I forgot about the music. Okay, so let's share my screen. We're gonna share screen. I'm gonna go window. Tibane. Here we go. Tibane Labs. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sharing it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So this is Tibane.net/staking. This is the 5 top pools on the platform. You got Tibane Labs, Chief Pussy Token, number 1 as usual. Getting real close to a milestone of 50 Solana contributed. It's very nice. After that's Deep Nets, getting close to 15 Sol contributed. Awesome utility project on Solana. Then you've got the Spung Monkeys. That's a nice fade out, by the way, Mark. Very professional. Spung, they're very close to 15 Sol contributed as well. WagMe, getting over at WagMe. Nice little chart graph. We also talk about that as well. The nice little. Here, I move my monitor so I can see my back button. There we go. And then Wagme's in the 4th position, just shy of 13 Sol contributed. So their holders, and Wiener still hold number 5 with a little over 10 Sol. We can go see all the pools that are open. You can see the update. We're now the default sortable on Tibane.net slash stake. The staking protocol is sortable by how much Solana the token community has submitted. That's the default sortable. You see the market cap works nicely. Total staking sort, all that. Everything looks good. This is looking really nice. But then if you come over to Real Screener, we can look at the overall ecosystem statistics. We can see that we have officially broken 120 Solana contributed to the ecosystem in total, with 17 pools, which is quite a bit. That's quite a bit of Sol. I think it's a little over $10,000 that's gone through the protocol while we're still in beta. 216 currently active stakers. So that's individual unique users or wallets, probably unique users, and current aggregate market cap of 1.72 million. So doing really well. The overall ecosystem is doing great. All of the protocols, all the projects we've had come in use the protocol, permissionless protocol, all on chain to share, trading fees or any other form of Solana or revenue they want to share optionally to their holders is there. And it's doing quite well. And if you have a token on Solana and you want to open up a rewards pool, that's always going to be free and 0 fees. You can do that on your own at tibane.net/staking. You just come in here, you click create your own, you get started. Put your CA right there. Kay did a very nice video a couple days ago going through it. It takes just a couple minutes. We have a PDF walkthrough that I created. And you can set up and start sharing creator fees or any other revenue from your project with your most loyal community members in 5 or 10 minutes. It's really that easy. So that's the update on the ecosystem. Numbers look good. They get better every week. Chief Pussy is about to hit 50 total Solana contributors to the pool. I think that's a very big number. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh man, there are so many stuff coming to the ecosystem. I mean, I'm hyped because, it may seem like Tibane Labs is the token and the staking, but actually there are so many stuff going on.
Oh yeah, there's stuff we can't talk about. Some of it we can talk about too. We can get into the actual updates. A couple big updates. Still one little hiccup to try and get over with. And I gotta say, I gotta say, I've been a little busy IRL the last couple weeks, but I see you guys working in the lab on the wallets and stuff. So I appreciate the effort there. And it's good stuff. I'm actually gonna go update I'm going to have some time later today to update that and then start playing with it more myself. And then I'll start pushing, start promoting it out. But I guess we can just pivot to that. The wallet on Solana dApp Store, Solana Mobile dApp Store, the Seeker Saga dApp Store, and on general Android is out now. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. Mark shared it yesterday, I think.
I'm still fighting a little bit with the App Store with different things, but we're getting close. And also I had some help to get every little detail of the app perfect, which I brought in.
Yeah, no, it's so we'll have announcements on that. We appreciate we've had some help in the back with that as well, which is great. And I'll let Mark announce whatever he wants to announce with that stuff. But yeah, the wallets are so the Tibane app is now becoming the Tibane wallet. It's now just a standalone wallet utilizing a unique way of generating wallet keys that don't involve a seed phrase or anything like that. It's a new way of doing it that's stored in multiple pieces across the protocol and your device, and it's very easy to set up. It's very quick. So the Tibane dApp has now become the Tibane wallet, and it's available on the Solana dApp Store and the Android store right now. So we're going to be getting some promotional things out eventually for that, but you can do that now, and then iOS will be out shortly, very, very soon. So looking forward to that. I'm going to transition my wallets over to Tibane wallets in the very near future. Just going to use the in-house product.
Yeah, only... No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just looking at something.
The wallet is also supporting agents as well. So we are very well prepared for this new meta,
Well, that's funny. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Yeah, that's part of the project we've been working on as part of the Colosseum.
Yeah, the Claude wallet, the agentic wallet support in Tibane is part of the Coliseum Hackathon entry. Yeah.
So yeah, that's been submitted. I continue to do some updates, of course, even after it was published because I mean things keep. There's always new things to do, and as soon as the app is published, it will be fully usable. Right now, it's a bit problematic because the app itself is still not approved. Uh, but this will be fully usable very soon.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Or if you have an Android device, if you have the Solana Seeker, I believe it's published on the Seeker.
I'm actually charging my Seeker right now. I can confirm that in a few minutes. I had it I forgot to plug it in, so I'll check that in just a few minutes to confirm it, the update.
Yeah, it says live.
Okay, cool. So you got the wallet. Like you can on Solana on Seeker, you have the option to use the built-in seed vault functionality, or you can generate your own wallet as well on the app, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Really can't beat that. So like I'm excited to see people start to discovering the app, and that in addition to all the amazing tools, now Tibane is actually competing as a standalone wallet in the Solana ecosystem, actually a multi-chain ecosystem. So kind of throwing your hat out there into the wider ring there now, Mark.
Yeah. I don't know how useful it is to have a wallet on something which is essentially a wallet, but it's a new method of storing coins. So if you use, I mean, plus it's got all the features we already had in the app.
Yes.
Plus the agent system and the new interface.
Plus the agent system, and then the actual standalone wallet, and the thing, the Claude wallet agentic support entered into Coliseum Hackathon. And then there's other stuff we're still working on that we can't even talk about yet. So really, really exciting stuff overall. I really don't think people quite understand the scope of everything that's happening. Small update as well. I just linked this in their Telegram. The WAGME gang. Mark has updated your token icon. It is now updated. Well, they've been asking me about that, so thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. they much prefer their updated token icon, so it actually looks really good. Looks really good in there, so they'll be very happy for that. So thank you, Mark. And I will pop that right into their Telegram, because they've been great and very supportive of us, and hopefully they are happy about that. And yeah, we love all these communities that we've onboarded. Speaking of onboarded in beta, you did mention the other day that you think we could leave beta soon. Is that something you actually think we're close to?
Yes, at least for the staking pool system, I think we've had a long period of time without any kind of incident, and with a lot of people joining in. So as we have more people in and no incident, we can start to think about the post-beta stages.
Yeah.
Which includes getting a full audit done, which would kind of freeze the state of the code. Because after the audit, if there's any edit, it
would invalidate the audit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been waiting for things to be very stable before doing that, but that's what it means to be. I mean, we had a lot of people joining. At the beginning, there were some issues with calculation and things like that I had to fix manually, but now it's pretty stable. So I think we're ready to go to let's get a full audit done and remove the beta label from this.
Yeah, maybe we can set it. Maybe we can figure out a date, and then we can, because I'm sure there's some people on the fence, and then we can maybe we'll come up with an exact cutoff point, and we'll start putting together maybe a little package of what being OG is going to do for you, etc. And maybe get a few of these people on the fence to hop in before we close it out.
Yep.
Because I think maybe they should get like a special ticker color or something, and then like Tibane, I think should always be at the top, but like maybe they get a green ticker or something to match like the real screener color. You know, they get a green text for their label or something like that, and then like maybe a similar color or whatever on the staking pools, and then a sortable by OG, something like that. Just because honestly, it's very difficult to get people on Solana to try new things. So pretty much all these projects that came in to try this early are uh, they're very brave, they're very forward thinking, they're very smart, and I know we talked about this a little bit. I think it'd be a great way to show them that they were there when it was early, and before there was $10,000 to the protocol. You know what I'm saying? In volume, like they were there when it was. They were like, listen, this is going to be great, and they're like, okay, I'll try it out. Considering how many people I've talked to, we've got onboarded a lot of great projects and great tokens, but a lot of people are, they don't want to try anything new. They don't want to do that. So I think it's a great way to thank them for that. And you're of a similar opinion, right, Mark? Or what do you think about it?
Yeah. Sorry, I was fading out of bit.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying you're okay with the idea of setting up their tokens that were in before beta with an OG ticker or special.
I mean, I set up already a flag for all the tokens.
Yeah.
That currently is only set for the tokens created right now.
Yeah.
And that will not be set as soon as we go live.
No, of course not. But I think we know who is who.
I mean, people trusted us and who came know, which is basically when nobody really knows about this, the people we want to thank for coming and trusting the solution.
Yep. It means a lot. So I think that's a great way to show it to them, and then it'll be very obvious in their in both Real Screener and Tibane that they are special tickers. I think that's a perfect way to thank them. And as Tibane grows bigger and larger, that's a way of repaying the limb they went out on early. I think that's perfect. I think that's something they should get rewarded for a long time down the road as we continue to grow this thing out. People that just like actually listened and didn't go, yeah, okay, nah, I'm not going to do that. Which is what most people say. Like, wait, you want me to give away my money to other people? Like, I ain't doing that. So yeah, that's the update. Getting close to going out of beta. Currently active pools, which applies to anyone that's listening now. If you open now, you can still qualify as a beta ticker and get that OG status on there when we exit beta and go into full V1 for staking. So yeah, that's all the basic updates, I think. Wallet's live. Go ahead, Kay.
I can see the question. Jack asked something about if he install and uninstall the app, the staking stuff will work properly. Mark knows more, obviously, but I think it's okay because the staking is on chain, so there's no problem to uninstall the app, right, Mark? Oh, he must be busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all on chain. It should.
Yeah, it's like close the browser. There's nothing happens to the staking pools and staking supply.
Your app or your browser is just accessing the on-chain program. It doesn't. It's not stored locally. Jack says I don't have the wallet app in my Seeker yet. I'll have to look in just a little bit. But it's the same app. It should be under the same listing. Let me check. Let me go to my dApp store, and then we'll go. Tempera says we are all going to make it. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Yes, actually, it is the same app. It's just an update to the app that brings the wallet feature in. But yeah, on your Seeker, you just update Tibane you will get the option to create a wallet on top of using the local wallet.
Yep, I'm updating mine as we speak, doing it live. So yeah, that's the basics. Then we Ben from Circular.fi says, "Hey guys, do you have plan to implement a TX/U0026 account explorer on Tibane?" I don't know what that means, Mark. Do you know what that means?
I think it's about transaction on Account Explorer, so that's for seeing what's happening on the chain. I think I will be doing something like that in the future, but that will need to set up a Solana node. And I have plans to have our own node for Solana, but it takes a lot of budget to set up. So as soon as I can do it, I will do it.
Nice.
But the day is not today yet.
Yeah, Node is like a light validator. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Like,
if we can get on an actual validator on Solana, it's even better. But we just have a basic non-archiving, but
right.
still data access node.
That still requires quite a bit of hardware, but not quite as much as a validator, right?
A validator is a bit more expensive, and an archiving node is basically you need to have hundreds of terabytes of storage, which is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, in the current market where they're building data centers everywhere, yeah, I can imagine it's hard to get a hold of them. But yeah, that's like I said, I don't think people really fully grasp, like, simply because this came from a pump ticker. I don't think they quite understand the what Tibane Labs is. Yeah, it's always going to support Chief Pussy and Chief Pussy is like the ecosystem token, like the heart, like all of what we're doing is supportive of, and it's built on top of that. But Tibane Labs is something that is much bigger than just a meme token. I don't think people really understand that yet. They will. Every time Mark puts out a new deploy, or UK, you help build something, put on a new deploy, or I think people are going to start to understand that while the meme will always be funny, meme, Tibane was the Bitcoin cat, and he took a nap on the Mount Gox box before it went into the server rack. But Tibane Labs is much more than just a meme. And people are going to figure that out. They're going to figure it out one way or the other. They're either going to figure it out now or they're going to figure it out later. But either way, they're going to figure it out. So I look forward to that. But yeah, you already have like a screen. What was your screener website again, Mark? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. You have an Explorer website, don't you, that you run? I think he must be.
What?
You have an Explorer website, like what?
Yes, it's a blockexplorer.com.
Blocking. How did I not remember that?
It's going
so obvious.
Since 2009.
I'm such a. You have a Block Explorer website. It's literally blockexplorer.com. Oh, I'm an idiot. But yeah, like, so, Mark has significant experience in token and chain explorers, to say the least. You can go on blockexplorer.com, and they've got Bitcoin Cash, ETH, Doge, Electro Protocol, Joseon, Litecoin, Monocoin, Namecoin, Polygon, Bitcoin Testnet, and Sepola on there. So
yeah, we'll do some cleanup on this, because actually Polygon had to shut down the node because they didn't have the resource to keep running it, and there was not enough interest.
They actually have a little bit of a prohibitive validator process as well, which is interesting. All things considered. But yeah, no, like, so you've got some experience in that arena, so that's cool. But yeah, Solana's validators and nodes and stuff are quite cost prohibitive. Solana has a quite large state bloat. This is the current issue. Every time somebody issues a new token, it adds more storage to the history of the chain. because Solana's actually it's a proof of stake, but also proof of history blockchain. If I remember correctly, if I have my loring properly, so it has some unique features to it that make you can't just spin up a validator like somewhere else. You can, but you got to have a lot of really good hardware and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah.
down the road, if we have, as Tibane grows, if it becomes feasible, it seems like something that we could do. So, what else you guys want to talk about? I'm a little bit slow today. I'm running on coffee and Sudafed.
Yeah, coffee is not saving me anymore.
It's not. It doesn't keep you going.
I reached the limit of how far I can go, I think.
yeah, I've been there before. That's when I started adding in the Sudafed. You get a little Unk 8 speedball in there. But anyway, so what's going on? What's any other updates right now?
Right now, I think at least on my end, I'm in the app. I don't know if you saw Jeremy. He created a Trello, so we track every single bug or update or implementation suggestion, and we go like accomplishing everything. So they push the update and I test on my iPhone, and man, it's so clean, the app. I don't know if that's the same version available for Android, but the one I'm testing on iPhone is so good.
I've got the one open right now on my Seeker, and it looks really nice.
Yeah, I don't have a Seeker, so I can't tell.
I'm gonna tell totally on you. You better get one.
Yeah, man, they are like illegal here in Brazil.
What?
Yeah, I mean they can't sell here. Something like with it's something like here in Brazil, the main company is called Anatel. It's called Anatel. So every stuff like that, like cell phones and internet, those machines and hardware have to be like the license from Anatel, and Seeker doesn't have that, so it's kind of illegal.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah,
That
it sucks.
Yeah, when you go to the next Solana event in the States, when Tibane is a big deal, you'll have to smuggle one back. No, I didn't say that. I'm joking. That was a joke. You have to smuggle one back in Minecraft. Kidding.
But yeah, I think for me the app is the most exciting part right now.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man.
So I agree. I think lots of stuff going on in the background. Just continue to grow the protocol. Awareness is picking up. Lots of different people. We're having interesting conversations with lots of different outfits and lots of different players. Can't discuss anything openly about it, but everything's going the right direction, and it's a great time to build, and going to keep doing that. Unless there is, let me check in the Telegram. If there's any comments in the Telegram. As he says, I just downloaded Tibane on Play Store. Yep, congratulations. Thank you for confirming that is live. And let's see what else here. Carlos Matos, how soon for iOS? As soon as Apple validates the changes Mark made. So soon-ish. It depends on Apple, but it's been corrected. I would wager soon, since everything that's been approved on Android and been approved on the Saga store, Seeker store. So, you guys want to go on to Chief of the Week, or where do you want to go from here?
Yeah. Let's see what we have.
Chief of the week.
Something very, very cool happening later today, but I think we can't talk about that.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah.
It is cool. I mean, I think, and I need to, like I said, I've been a little busy IRL, so I need to lock back in a little bit this week, and I intend to do that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think someone posted a thing online that like VCs when someone says ready for agents or whatever when you put out a proposal like the word agentic right now just seems to get everyone's attention. I don't know, like everyone's about that. They all just want to. Agentic is like the new
Yeah.
buzzword.
Yeah.
So
Is the password.
yeah, it's the password. Like that's the password. So, and Tibane has an agentic focused wallet structure built in. That's actually really cool. I like how Cloud Wallet works. Like it lets you. So you can't just let your agent run loose because, like, for example, there was a couple meme coins running around where they had an agent like
Yeah.
trading the meme and buying the meme back and burning supply and things like that. And someone said, "Hey, can you send me $40?" And it sent him 4.5% of supply instead of
Yeah.
the timeline. He asked the AI agent for $40. He's like, oh, "I need $40 for an emergency. Can you help me out?" And it sent 40. It sent like $180,000 for the tokens. So
Yeah, man. I saw something like that. I think the agent wasn't counting the decimals. So
yeah,
someone asked it like $10 and the agent sent like $100. I don't know,
yeah.
something like that.
It happens
Crazy.
all the time. It happens all the time. The biggest one is they sent like a big chunk of supply and the person turbo nuked it. And it was bad. But the way what Claude Wallet has built into it is an over like so you can set your limits on how much transactionally the agent can do. It also has an AI overview layer in it that like automatically reviews the agent's choices that it's trading. You set a limit for how much it can do in a transaction, how much it can do in a day, and then if it violates any of that, or if the AI reviewer it's like an automated supervisor AI. If that flags anything, it will then push that notification to you, and it'll halt that action the agent's trying to do until you approve it. And it's built into the Spawn wallet. So you loading up your Claude or your whatever your Mac Mini agent or whatever it is you're doing. You import it to the Spawn wallet, and then it can use those funds to do things. But you have an overseer role, and it'll prevent it from doing anything that's like too crazy. Because if people don't know that AI can still, it's called hallucinating, which I find interesting. There's a certain percent of the time where AIs just make shit up.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that. But even the best AI still have a hallucination percent, which is why it's interesting to think about the people that are just vibe coding and they have no way of actually modifying the things the AI is giving them when there is a percent that's just made up in almost every single AI out there. But in this case, what Mark has built with the Claude wallet, it gives you an overseer role. It still allows your agent to function completely autonomously within these boundaries you've set. But the minute it either gets flagged by the reviewer AI or by it breaches the limitations that you set for it, it then gives you a notification through whatever choice you want to do that, and it allows you to either approve or shut that down.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like if the agent wants to do something like suspicious, the AI asks the agent
Yes.
why
Yeah.
he's doing that,
Yeah. So
and
the overseer AI asked it to explain its reasoning.
yeah, and depending of the answer, the AI will send you the notification to confirm if that's okay and stuff.
Right. Yeah. If it thinks that this doesn't make sense, it'll also flag you. So there's multiple layers to it. So it's really so you can still have the convenience of having your automatic AI agent running, and be able to sleep at night and know that it's not going to dump your entire bag because it had a moment. It had a moment, and it thought this was a great idea. It thought aping, the 17th version of Pepe that's been minted today. This was going to be the one that's going to go all in, but that it can't explain it to the AI, or that it violates the parameters you set. It'll throw it back to you, and it'll say, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Is that basically the overview, Mark? Are you still there?
Yes.
Is what we're talking about pretty accurate? I know I'm speaking of this
Yes.
in like the
No, I
outside
think
view.
I would have stopped you if.
Okay, good. Like I said, I think I have a pretty good grasp of what it is just from the couple times we talked about it. But I think that's really useful to the average person too, because the average person is able to spin these things up with agents and things, but then they really don't. Unless you're a technical user like yourself and Kay, I'm not. I don't have anything. I don't have
I'm not.
Yeah, you build dApps, bro. I'm not a dApp builder. All right. But like I can't look at the code and see what the AI is doing and like say, oh, this is this, that. I can't do that. But I can set up Rails and for in a wallet with limitations and be like, hey, I don't want you to spend more than $500 in a transaction. I don't want you to spend more than $1,000 in a day. If those are violated, it kicks it back to me, and I can say, no, we're not going to do this. I think the average person can do that. I think what you're building at Cloud Wallet gives you a very accessible way for the average person to begin participating in something which I got to be honest, most people in space think is the next evolution of finance. They're all saying that there's going to be more agentic traders than human traders, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it is a big deal. And I think it's I know Mark with your cypherpunk pedigree and everything, having things open and accessible to the average person. I think you're building something that takes something that most people are not touching. I only think like maybe 4 or 5% of the population's even touched AI at this point. Probably less than that, really, in a real way. And it lets them participate in something that is early and quite possibly a lucrative emerging market, but with with some safety checks that the average person can execute and say, okay, I don't know why you're trying to do this. I don't like it. Let's not do that. I think that's great. I think having that in your pocket, that you can have that you can go out to dinner and you're sitting at dinner and your phone goes, boop, oh, your agent's trying to sell all of your assets for monkey banana coin. Do you want to allow that to continue? And you go, no, let's not do that. Instead of right now, you come home to your computer and you sit down and why is the rum gone? Which is what's happening to a lot of people right now, as is often the case when you're exploring an emerging or new a bleeding edge tech and finance sector. That's often what happens. I think what Mark has built with Cloud Wallet is a really good way to let people put their toes in to something that's new and exciting, and have a little bit of guardrails to it as well. And it's easy to set up and it's easy to use. So that's my opinion. Cloud Wallet is going to be big, and we're going to start working on pushing that some more. We've just been all over the place with getting things done and wallets out and all that stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's the update. Watch for more stuff for Cloud Wallet. Watch for more things coming out about things we're building in the ecosystem, because it's a lot. And Jack says it keeps asking to create a wallet. What are you on, Android? We'll address that offline, Jack. I think we're not going to cover that right this minute. We'll hop in the Telegram. We'll get that sorted out. What are we going to do? Chief of the week now? What do you want to do? Where are we going to go with this thing? I've kind of ran my mouth a little bit. Okay. Mark,
But sorry.
you guys want to do Chief of the Week, or you guys want to cover something
Oh
else?
yeah. Sorry, I was reading
Sorry.
the Jack question,
Yeah, me
trying to
too.
understand.
Yeah, we're gonna cover that offline because I can't. I'm not
Yeah,
on enough right now.
best if you need help to send a screenshot or something on X or on Telegram, and we can look into it.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Just use the Telegram. It's there. It's tg.me/TibaneNet. That's how you get a Telegram. It's linked right on the X account's profile at the very top. Oh, I did. There is one other thing we could cover. Um, actually, we won't do that right now. We'll do it later. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. I lost my spot here. Oh, I lost
Chief
it.
of the week.
Chief of the week. Yeah, Mark, you want to do Chief of the week?
Yeah, give me 1 second to
Take your time. Take your time, sir.
bring.
Thank you, Mark, by the way, for all the hard work you've been putting in, you and Kay, everybody. And hang on, where was I at? I know which channel it was in. And Jeremy. Jeremy is doing a lot of work for us in the background, so we appreciate him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, shout out Jeremy.
Gotta shout out Jeremy on the stream. Jeremy's on Team Tibane also, and he knows how to do things besides run his mouth, which is what I know how to do. All right, so we got a couple new ones. People are still a little bit sleeping. All right, you got to get some more memes in here into meme.tibane.net if you want to win Chief of the Week. Okay. So I think Dexter's Lab was last week. And so I think those top first three are the new ones.
So we have.
Oh, this is art. This is art.
That kind of is art.
Yeah.
It's very zen. Yeah.
This one is good. This one is good.
That's pretty good.
Is a new graph.
Yeah, with the graph. Yeah, we didn't really cover that too much, but yeah, the new graphs and metrics on Tibane.net are super neat, and on Real Screener as well. We talked about that a little bit. The boys over in the WagMe Telegram right now are claiming some of their soul, and I'm gonna talk to them. So it's neat that the default tracked is now by just how much soul you've put into the pool. So it's not necessarily tracked by how much you currently have in, because once your most devoted holders are staked up, a lot of that pooled soul is going to come back out. But you may be putting significant soul in. So I like the way you change that to be the default tracker option, Mark. I think that's great. But I do like the graph. It shows you how much soul has come into. It goes up over time.
We have that over time. I'm planning also to add this over the last 30 days and things like that to see the recent activity.
I like that. Like I said, I see the staking pools on Tibane.net as an emerging market, and you're adding very meaningful data that people can look at, sir.
Yeah. That was great because some people was thinking that the rewards on top was the actual lifetime received by the holders.
But no, it's not. That's just what was left over. Like I said, a lot of these communities have been long-term, heavily staked, so most of their rewards have come out to the holders already. And it was actually more than I had thought. It was a bigger number than I had thought. We were over.
You can easily compute. You divide that by the cost of getting into the pool by the time since the pool is here, and you get the idea of how much return on investment you can get.
Yep. Yeah, it's good metrics to have. Like I said, I believe people, it's permissionless protocol. This is all permissionless soul that has moved from these token projects to their holders through an on-chain program. It's not a yield platform. It's nothing like that. This is just the fees that are generated by either the trading fees natively on the pump tokens or other tokens on Solana, or other things that their respective your CTO or token controllers choose to share with their communities. And that's all permissionless. It's not. There's no. It's all on chain. The only layer of any restriction that happens when you set up your pool, and anyone can set this up. Literally any token can do this on any launch pad. And if there's some hiccup with your launch pad, we'll figure out a way to get you built in. But the only restriction is the program verifies that you have access to the token at an admin level. That's it. Everything else is all on chain. There's no restriction anywhere. So it's just money it's just Solana that is moved from tokens and projects to their holders through a decentralized permissionless protocol. It's really quite something to see. I've honestly never seen anything like it before. It's truly something. Usually staking pools are like, oh, you stake with us and we'll give you more of our token, things like that. It's not this. This is something wholly unique. So are you not staked is a pretty good meme. That's a pretty good meme. I like that. That's not bad.
Yes, and the third one.
The Men in Black one. Forget about rugs. Stake it to bound. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So yeah, we have 3 options. 3
Okay.
of them quite nice.
Mark, what's your thought? Let's let you go first this week. What's your first like out of the 3?
That's a good question actually, because the first one is very artistic.
Yeah.
But now the second highlights this new feature we've got with the graph. And,
True.
I mean, are you not staked?
True.
I've been watching 300 just a few days ago, so.
Very nice.
And of course, Men in Black is.
It's just a classic,
Yes.
right? I like that. And we're talking about changing the meta. You got to forget about the old meta, right? The flashy thingy.
Yeah.
Also, there's a Easter egg flash.
Oh yeah, there's the flash. He should have put the flash icon in the middle there.
For me, is the gladiator one. That one's
The middle one.
yeah.
All right, I can go with that. I mean, I don't want to. I'll let Mark go next to his pick, and then I'll decide.
Who made that? You know,
I don't know. I would bet that's possibly.
they put
I mean, they went through.
a beard in the cat.
Yes, Leonidas beard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess we say Leonidas in English.
Yeah. Mm. Which one do you think, Mark? What's your pick? You like that one?
Yes, I'm quite happy with that one too. I mean, all 3 are nice. So yeah, every week it's always so difficult to choose.
Yeah, it is. Well, and also these rewards are getting bigger. 100K is now like $42. That's not a small win every week. I'm honestly surprised there are not more people entering these memes, because it's over $40 right now that you're staking for them. But I like that one as well. We'll go with the "Are you not staked?" The graph in the background highlights the new features. I like that. So we got a Chief of the Week. Bah, 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 bah. Chief of the Week. Congratulations. You won 100,000 Chief Pussy tokens.
Leonidas.
Staked by Mark himself. Excellent work.
Yes, I'm
That's
going on
Tibanius Maximus.
Tibane Maximus.
As long as it doesn't go Monty Python, it's fine, I guess. For those who know.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Okay, and the staking is done.
Fantastic. Congratulations. I'll put out a post later from Maine if I remember. But otherwise, the 100,000 staked by Mark on your behalf is your reward. Congratulations. Congratulations all around. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. Did we miss anything?
I don't think so.
I guess I could ask you, Kay, what's going on? What do you guys? because I also want to know, because I've been a little bit of a loop. What do you guys have you worked on Flash Screener by Tibane Labs now at all? Have you discussed anything?
Yeah, we talk. You want to talk, Mark, about that?
Yeah, I
Because
mean, I'm still trying to get around this. Uh, I once again had a lot more things I was expecting to do with the app. So much so that I had to ask for some help with Jeremy coming in.
Okay.
Uh,
Jeremy's MVP. He's our 12th man.
yeah, but basically, I had the whole back end set for the Flash file. So now Mark has to do the back end entirely, but on his system,
Right.
to cover everything. So that's a bit,
Bit of work.
yeah, some
You're
small
transitioning
details.
the wallet system over to like the same system used by Tibane app, etc. I'd assume, right?
Yeah.
No, it's great. I think, like I said, once the wallets are squared away, that's probably the next thing. Like the best thing is, like, this is the perfect time to build. You see everything's going on. I actually do have one other question. Then we can close it out. We'll talk about it on the back end. Talk about it later. It'll be an update for next week. But it's so soon. The answer is soon. Is when the flash screener thing will come through. As far as Tibane integration, is that the long and short of it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Not at
Listen,
my best.
no, it's fine, and we're gonna close this thing out because you got that thing later, so you can catch some sleep for that. Unless you guys have anything else to cover, I think that's a pretty good place to pull it for today.
No, I think we're good.
I think so too. Alrighty, everybody. This was the weekly update from May 22nd for Tibane Labs, Chief Pussy token community, and the Tibane Labs enthusiasts and the ecosystem enjoyers, as well as RealScreener.net. Okay, Mark, thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Any final thoughts that you have, and then we can close this thing out.
Yes, thank you. And as usual, thank you to everyone coming here. See you again during a space or during next week's stream.
Yep, fantastic. Or you can find us at any time in the Telegram it's tg.me/TibaneNet. It's public Telegram. You hop in there, you say hello to Rose and prove you're a human being, and then you can talk. Thank you, everybody, all the community members, holders, meme makers, everybody out there that makes it possible. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.